Hello everyone, it is Puzzle Mania yet again. Today we're going to be going over the not so complicated to extremely complicated process of getting the Icebreaker Catalyst from Vesper's host, in addition to unlocking the ability to just generate your own loot using codes, including the class item from this place, which is hidden behind this puzzle. The first step of this very long process is literally just beat the dungeon. You know, it's the quest that you get from the spider in the new market area of the last city. At the very end of the dungeon, after you beat the final boss, there is going to be a panel with a little, guidance marker near the loot chest. You got to pick up that panel. There's a little bit of lore attached to it. You cannot continue without this. You can complete steps, and it will be retroactive, but otherwise, you can't really make any progress. So you got to get this. Also, while some or most things are retroactive on this quest line, I really want to emphasize that if you are doing this with a group, you should all be doing the steps together. It's just going to make things easier. The next set of objectives should be pretty reminiscent of Warlord's Ruin, where you need to rerun the dungeon several times in order to open up some more lore bits here and there and some more context around the station, but this time around, Bungie has really stepped up the puzzle aspect of these objectives. After you talk with the spider, after grabbing the panel at the end, you'll head back in to solve 3 puzzles in this quest step. Note that for each step of the quest, you're probably going to want to do a full reset of the dungeon. It's designed in a way that you're supposed to do the steps as you complete a full dungeon run. Then the next time you come back in, you do another step of the quest. My team had some issues with spawning the proper things that needed to be in the dungeon in order to progress this quest line, with all the leaving and the joining that we're doing and the checkpoints on top of any game crashes that we experienced, which I had. Also, as usual, I highly recommend trying to solve these puzzles with your own team first without any hints or guidance. These are not impossible to figure out puzzles for the average person at all. It is all very, very approachable. If you are looking for a puzzle that is considerably harder to figure out and you just want the answers, that's going to be my next video going over how to get the Icebreaker Catalyst, which I realize I said was this, but it is this, but it's also not this. It's both. So that'll be a fun one. Puzzle 1 is in the heart room of the first encounter, aka the first room on the right. This and the next 2 puzzles of this quest step revolve around a plate mechanic, but it is literally just step on some plates in the right order. A plate in this room will be lit up. Stepping on it lights up another plate in the room and also makes a sound. Stepping on that next plate lights up another, etc., etc., and you just need to step on all of them until the game says you're good to go. I'm not going to chart this one because they're all in this room. They're pretty easy to find. Just, jump around a little bit. Myself and Semi stood on the plates while the other person looked for the next plate. I don't think you actually need to do that. I think you can just step on it and then keep moving. Puzzle 2 is in the pre-encounter 2 section. You'll want to finish that encounter entirely, but don't drop down the big hole to continue. You just want to get the servitor out of the way because it's more stepping on plates, and if the servitor's in the way, it's like a whole pain in the butt. Go back to where you started the fight because pretty much all of the plates are in this beginning section, like in between Nuke Drop 3 and the very beginning. You'll need to reboot the system in the room where Nuke 1 is placed in order to begin. This time around, the plates need to be stepped on in a specific order. There are multiple TVs around this area that show you which you will need to step on, like what order you need to step on them. All plates are indicated by these white triangles on the TV. Sorry, it's not actually a TV. It's more like a panel, but I use panel in a different sense later in the video. So it's a TV for now. There's 8 of them. There's 8 white triangles. One is going to be flashing. That's the one you need to step on. The orientation of the plates matches that of the TV. So the one at the bottom of the TV is the plate in the room to the left of where you initially start this encounter. Use that as your baseline. Here's a little grid of all the plates as an example. From here, you just need to step on the plates as they flash on the TV, just in that order. Maybe have 2 runners and 1 reader. Note that you will need to use the power reserves mechanic in this area. It doesn't actually tell you how much power you have though, because the encounter's over. So just keep closing doors behind you as you activate plates to keep your power up. I'm just assuming that like like you're just looking forward and like kind of go at like a top down kind of POV.
Okay. So then there should be one to the left of the first one that we hit.
Right. So which I think is this one.
Correct.
And I hit it. And now there's another one like really far up.
Yeah, like top of the J shape.
Yeah.
So I'm going to open this door real quick. Okay, so there's one right here, but I think that's the middle. That's like the third one. So I think we got to go even further up. Actually, hang on. Somebody come in here.
There's one. I thought there was one over here. There's one right here.
Okay, don't step on that one, though.
No.
Okay, so come in here. And then I'm going to power this off, and I'm going to open the other door. And now so that's like the third one. And we're looking for like the fourth one, which I think is this. Bink. Okay. Puzzle 3 is Puzzle 2, but it's juiced up a bit. There are more plates to step on, they are spread out more, they're on walls, and the orientation of the plates is not exactly one-to-one with what the TV displays, kind of like how it was in Puzzle 2. For example, the way that I oriented Puzzle 2 was from the bottom-most plate on the monitor. That was my anchor point, and I connected where all the other plates were from there, and I assumed like that everything else was just forward, right? So if we imagine overlaying the TV on the floor of this Puzzle 2 area, it's basically one-to-one. Like, we didn't need to make any changes. Puzzle 3, I'm using this center plate as our anchor point facing the monitor. And I know the monitor is like a little tilted, so just kind of imagine it's level. So if I did the same thing in Puzzle 2, the plates would just be in the positions where they are on the map, and I could just go venture out and touch them. But if you go venture out, they're not there. If you use the center plate as the anchor point, which I am, you have to rotate the map like this. Now the plates are lined up with the map. So it's just a little disorienting getting that lined up, but once you do, it's just a matter of hitting the plates in the right order. And I'll give a bit more context here to see what this actually looks like. Alternatively, there is the I'm going to assign a number to a plate method. I've assigned each triangle a number that corresponds with the plate that it is linked to. I will try to match this up as best as I can, but I just didn't film my footage with this method in mind, so it might be a little scuffed.
Hit a button.
Oh, it just said reset. Oh, there's a cheeky one right there, too. Okay.
So
all right, hang on.
One of you hit a button.
I didn't move that. Can you stream your screen, CC? So
Dude,
I didn't even
hit it. Okay, so
Oh,
the bottom right one is blinking now, so I'm gonna go hit the bottom right one.
Yeah, I'll just leave this right here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this
Screen
one.
bottom right.
Bink. Okay.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay. So now we have to go left. So we have to go like opposite side.
Yeah, it looks like between where Datto is and where somebody was on the way.
I might have hit that one already. Let me just double check here. Okay, so the middle is that one, but the bottom right is that one. So it's like this, right? So
yeah, so it's somewhere
so it's
up
like
there.
straight left. So
Are
I
you
want to say it's this one. Hang on.
Wait. Just wait 1 second.
Let me get over there.
Can I see the screen?
Freaking thing.
You need to like. So this is the one you just.
Oh my god.
I think it might have been that one.
No, I accidentally touched this one because it's in complete darkness.
Yeah.
So you need to hit the other one on the opposite of this.
Well, the middle one is blinking right now.
No, this is the middle. The
I
middle
know,
one is.
but it's
Yeah,
blinking.
step on it.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one is bottom left. So that.
Don't forget though, it's backwards.
Yeah. So okay. So here. So
here,
this
do you wanna-
is. This is mid, and that's right. So it's
You know the one you
bottom
accidentally
left.
stepped on?
Yeah. You think
Just
it's
keep
that
going
one?
further out. So there's one right there. There's one right here too. Keep going.
Oh, I see.
I have a very good vantage point of all this stuff right now.
Okay.
All right. So then the one you almost stepped on earlier over here.
The super farther one?
Yeah, the one I'm shooting at.
Yeah. That's the one I was trying to get to.
Okay.
Go to the
It's the cheeky
crane
one
arm.
on the right side then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
I'll wait for you to have your.
Oh yeah. It's the one like on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
I'm not near your screen, so I gotta wait for you.
Next one is like a top left one.
I gotta.
So I think that's up by you.
Found it.
Oh, I don't want to mislead people.
Boop.
Okay.
All right, I know where this one is.
Yeah,
The
somewhere.
Schmovement.
Yeah, it's that
I
one.
just died. It's that one, but I just died.
The Schmovement. I'm dead. The Schmovement Guardian down.
You hate to see it.
I mean, really love to see it.
Oh, you guys love to see it.
Bonk.
All right, see, it's at the end where you just came from the bottom by CC. It's that other one.
Okay, I'm just coming to get you.
Yeah.
So that's the bottom left one. Okay, yeah, all the way down there. Okay, yeah, hit it.
Bonk.
Okay.
Then
And now we have the super close one, which I think is this one right here.
Yeah, if there's one near you in the middle that you haven't hit yet, it's that one. Because I have the last one by me.
And then I'm looking at the blinking one, and then let me just look at you real quick. Okay, hit it. Bonk. Big.
And it's in the little room again.
Bro, I gotta go all the way back.
Yeah.
Integrating archives.
All right, I'm gonna mute to listen to dialogue. After those 3 puzzles are complete, you need to get back to the pre-second encounter area with the power reserves thing, because you are now able to open a door that you previously could not open. This will likely have to be a new reset of the dungeon. The door is towards the end of the encounter area. The easiest way to find it is by going up the small ramp and jumping through all of this debris. It's going to be immediately on your left after you jump through. Note that as of October 13, 2024, this chest is bugged and only one person can open it to complete the quest step. So you're going to need to repeat this process based on how many people are in your team. Fortunately, resetting here shouldn't be a big deal on a fresh run, as you can just wipe and then restart. Don't complete the encounter until everyone has gotten the quest progress. This is going to unlock a new set of objectives and puzzles to complete, and I am again going to just recommend that you leave and get a fresh reset of the dungeon. Puzzle 1 of this next set is again in the heart room of Encounter 1. After the encounter is over, head to this room, and you're going to find 10 panels to shoot, an operator buff, and a scanner buff. So, normally in this dungeon, I know I haven't done a guide yet as of this video, but I might still make one. If the scanner scans something, and it stays on their minimap, normally you shoot that thing, or at the very least, it's safe. It's not going to kill you. This time, it's the opposite. If you scan something and it vanishes from your minimap, it's now safe, and the things that stay are bad. So, go around the room and figure out which 4 panels you need to shoot. Note that some of them are a bit more hidden than your average panels. Puzzle 2 is later in the dungeon with the same premise, except now you're in outer space, and the area is much bigger, and the panels are a bit more hidden. It works the exact same way, though. There's no time limit. Just roam around looking for the panels. Note that I think in this puzzle area, the 8 panel is much farther up the path. So if you're stuck on 3 out of 4, run forward and look around a little bit.
Yeah, and then some zeros here, and 1's on the roof over here.
The roof.
One.
The one is
last,
on
right
the
above me.
roof. Is that 4, 5, 6, 1?
Do it.
One,
Do
one?
it. Right above you,
Oh,
above you, above you.
Okay.
Power enough to crack one more of Dr.
First
Bray's
try.
Puzzle 3 is again later in the dungeon. Same premise. The area is about the same size, and the panels are just as hidden as previously. No time limit. Just roam around looking for the panels. I'm going to let some more gameplay roll here for some more perspective. Hold
Oh,
the
you
chest
grabbed
point
it.
for
Oh,
the
God.
chest. Nah, it's all right.
9. Shoot it.
I don't have it.
Oh, got up here. I
5.
just
Shoot it.
blanked. I blanked.
Shoot that one.
I did.
We know
wait.
8 is.
uh,
1 is right there.
You're doing great.
No.
We know 8 is further, because that's the
That's
first
a
one we
no.
saw.
That's a no. Where's one? Somewhere over here.
There's 2 and 3 on this platform up here.
4. Shoot it.
Done. 2 and 3.
Where the fuck was 8?
Like kind of back.
All the way back.
I want to say,
there's a second one.
And there's 7 over there, and there's
below you, Datto, below you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
Wait, is that one good though?
I
don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
0, shoot 0.
Got it. We got lucky again.
We got lucky. That was one we needed. Sorry, no, we didn't get lucky. We're just good.
Yeah,
I mean,
skill.
we're good at getting RNG. After that set of puzzles, head on back to the immediate previous area before this puzzle section, the third one, the place with all the tripwires. In here, in a room, is the second secret chest. This chest is also the chest where you will be able to punch in codes that you see on weapons and armor from this dungeon when you inspect them in order to just get some free loot. However, you need to talk to Spider first. Head to him, and you're going to receive the code 42, or 42. This is the code that you need to use in order to get the class item from this dungeon. And it's a pretty cool class item, so I think it's worth, don't worry. Head back on into the dungeon. You might need another fresh run. I think we might have had that problem where some panels were not working properly. If you have a checkpoint, you might as well try to see if it's going to work. I'm just not sure that it will. So, in doing another run, there are 4 hidden blue panels on walls, mostly located, I think, after the first encounter, but before the final boss. 2 of them are after the pre-second boss encounter, shown here. And the next 2 are located after the second boss, also shown here. In this first run, the first 2 panels should be 4 and 4, and the next 2 should be both 2, as this is the only thing that you have permission to create, the class item, which has the code 42, as told to you by the spider. You make your way to the second chest room, and there should be an operator buff there now. Yoink it, activate the wall panels, like literally go up and hold your activate button, and then you shoot 4, and then you shoot 2. And then you should open the chest and get the class item. And then you go back to the spider, and it's over. And the quest completes. Now, you needed to do all of this in order to activate the next set of puzzles that you need to complete in order to gain another digit slot on the loot chest wall so that you can unlock free armor. Right now, with the class item, you only have 2 slots. This next set of puzzles gets you a 3rd slot, which enables armor codes, and you get 1 code per week per character. Then the final giga-puzzle is what gives you that 4th slot, which is for weapons and the icebreaker catalyst. However, I'm going to put the giga-puzzle and the catalyst in another video because while the catalyst portion isn't too complex, the giga-puzzle is, and I want to explain all of it. No, I did not figure it out on my own, and without substantial hints, I don't think I would have been able to, and I will explain why in that video. If you thought these were puzzles, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. At this point, a triumph will reveal itself in the Legends then Vesper hosts section, saying that there are more puzzles to complete. That's what it did for me and my team. However, after completing one of these puzzles, it went secret again. I'm not sure what's up with that. Load up a freshie, head on in. Puzzle 1 is, in the heart room again. You're going to have an operator buff. Head down the stairs and look behind you. You're going to see a bunch of numbers in red to activate, then a random number on the left, mine was 16, and then a 00 on the right. Pause the video, try this one for yourself. Okay, time's up. You need to shoot 4 panels that when added together equal the number that is shown. For example, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 equals 16. That was for my team. You can only use a panel 1 time for this puzzle, so you cannot stack the same number. Puzzle 2 is later in the dungeon, not hidden in any way, so don't worry about that. This time, you have 6 red numbers to shoot, a 000, and then a random number on the wall in front of you. Again, do yourself a favor, have some fun, figure this one out. Alrighty, time's up. So depending on the number you get, this puzzle may or may not be possible with the current information. That being said, if you step outside this room, there are 2 more digits that might help you out. My team had a number that was impossible without the number 8 to use, and yes, we felt really stupid when learning this information. I'm gonna frickin' die. Put this back.
Hey, there's a 7 and an 8 out here. 2518.
I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Oh my
God damn it. I'm like going through. I'm like,
2518.
am I just this dumb or?
No,
yeah,
I literally broke it down on a piece of paper. I'm like, you cannot make this work.
Yeah, I was like, I
There
don't
needs
think
to
you
be
can.
more numbers.
I was like going through. I was
2518.
like, oh my God, 5. What a freaking troll, bro. What a freaking troll.
Destiny 2, woo!
Oh my God. Someone at Bungie's laughing right now, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Puzzle 3 is, again, not hidden at all as you progress through the dungeon. This time you have 2 sets of double zeros and then probably a 3-digit number with a slot to input your own. Again, take some time, pause the video, try to figure it out. Okay, time's up. The puzzle here is to multiply the 2 smaller digits to get to the big 3-digit number. However, you shoot 4 panels, and those will add those digits together to create your first number, and then you'll shoot another 4 digits, which will add together for your second number. You can reuse digits if they're a part of the different smaller total numbers. So like you can't use 5 twice in the first set of 4, but once you're done with that first set of 4, you'll get a fresh set of digits to use. My team's number was 500. Easiest way to get to 500, 25 times 20. So first 4 digits were something like 4, 6, 7, 8. That's 25. Second set should be 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. That's 20. If you get something different, which is pretty likely, you're kind of on your own. I just don't know every single number that can appear. So maybe you put a little something in the comments, help out your friends. This final puzzle should unlock the 3rd digit in the chest room, which means now you can inspect your dungeon armor, look at the code, and make a piece of armor in the code machine if you want. Remember, you get 1 code per week per character. To get to the true final puzzle, exit the second chest room, go outside, and immediately go left and jump across this giant gap along the building. You're going to see a little crack in the wall that you can run through, and you're going to be greeted by this. In the next video, which should be live very shortly after this one goes live, I'm going to explain what the hell all of this is, in addition to maybe a little shortcut to getting the actual catalyst. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon.